Hello everyone, welcome to my reading. I'm Higher Self Magic and I'm here on this new moon in Taurus, to talk to you about the next 2 weeks and longer. So when this reading finds you, it doesn't have to be today. It matters, it really matters from when you find it. But let's talk about the astrology around our lives, what I've channeled with Sarah Elizabeth before this reading, and if I have any messages for any of you today. So, the new moon messages are: it's time to take action. This is a very powerful new moon. It's not like any other one. It's the first in the astrological year. Secondly, it's in between two supermoons, the next one being a blue moon. It's extremely powerful, and it's meant to be the one that brings the most abundant change, and the one where luck and magic will find you the most. So when it says expect powerful change, it means expect powerful change in the next 2 weeks and beyond. The next 19 years are really going to be important for you, whoever's listening to this, because there are so many changes now that not only this new moon has come into the picture, it's not here yet, but because of all the changes we've had with planetary movement, with Neptune, with Uranus, just so much movement. And the things, I'm going to take these last, it's saying conclusions are within reach. I want to talk about that because this new moon really does herald a new cycle, a new opportunity, a new bringing together of plans that you thought were never going to materialize, possibly. And so if there's ever a time where they will materialize, it will be now. And as this card says, from Yasmin Boland, set of cards, the energy is gathering momentum, and it truly is. This is a supermoon. A new moon, but a supermoon, full of luck, full of joy, and it's going to really change your life or thinking in the next 2 weeks. Mostly because she's making a very positive aspect to Jupiter. And of course, Jupiter is the planet of expansion. I think it's the most abundant, most prosperous planet in the universe and in the zodiac, and it's the wisest too. So it's going to be propelling you into thinking and making wisely and making wise decisions. And it's currently in the sign of Cancer, so Cancer figures in this. This supermoon is in Taurus, but Cancer figures in this. One thing that's the same between Taurus and Cancer is home, is family, is being united. And I believe the cosmos of gods, or the divine, or the universe, however you like to see it, are smiling upon us all and providing us with a massive boost in support in getting our stability. It's time to start a new project that has been on your mind. It's not just come out of nowhere, but if it has come out of nowhere, this is a brilliant time. But say you've been working on something, nothing has happened with it yet, this is a great time for you to bring that into the open now, to start it within these 2 weeks. And I would say you can expect prosperous beginnings in the areas of your physical well-being, If you have any ailments, I think you're going to feel them becoming better. You working at exercise plan or diet plan or a relaxation plan. I'm going to say more about that in a moment, because I'm just on the aspect of home and family right now. Particularly your home and family relationships. Prosperous new beginnings are going to happen there, whether it's going to be with a new family member, a partner, because here we've got bring love into the situation, or in an area of home, your solid home, where it's saying hold your vision, expand on that, expand on where you are, make it your sanctuary, make it your place of well-being, so that you can improve in all areas of your life. Career, mission impossibles that become possible. So I would say expansion on the highest level is now possible. Let's take a few more moon cards, seems as we are dealing with a new moon tonight. And here we have time to breathe out. That's like a breathing sigh of relief, because things haven't been easy for a lot of people on this planet, and things are going to get easier. I think financial constraints has been a major aspect of unhappiness. And this new moon in Taurus is bringing in a grounding reset. It's resetting you on a grounding level. If you don't have a grounding sheet, do get one, because they really do help in many ways, relaxing you, calming you, or walk outside on the grass, on the ground, with no shoes or socks on. That's the same. The end of a tough cycle approaches, and I really believe that to be true, because there's new growth now. There's not that feeling of anxiety or of stagnation, which a lot of you have been feeling. And that's because the sun, the moon and Mercury are all conjunct in Taurus, but very intimately, very closely. And they're pushing you to step out of your comfort zone into an area that's much better for you. I'm going to be talking about more of that as well, how you're going to be pushed out and made to do things you possibly would not normally do. So I would say this new moon is a moment to observe the dust settling, while it's also inviting you to introduce intentional grounding and deep understanding, simplification into your life, so that you know where you are. Basically, you will know where you are. If you've not known where you are or what you're doing, you will know that very soon. I would summarize this new moon as being a time to root into what you want. Really think about what you want. You don't have to do that today. If you don't hear this for the next 2 weeks, do it anytime up to the full moon. Root into what you want, write it down or think it through. And when you do that, you will create the next step, and you will rebuild a foundation that feels deeply authentic to what you have become. I would say all of us, whatever sign, I do a lot of readings for Sagittarius mostly, but all of us are different to what we were 10 years ago, most definitely. And it's saying, don't let your past hold you back. If something horrible happened in your past, don't let it hold you back. The future is bright, and there's lots more love, positivity coming in that's going to erase those awful memories. And some of you have had really awful memories. So don't let the past hold you back, or be dogged in a thought process that is very much locked in the past with someone that doesn't care. You know, let go. This is a time for that, for moving forwards. As I said, this is the seed point. The sun and the moon are so important in this. And this is the seed point of the sun and moon coming together. That final touch from both of them. As one sets and one comes into light, that coming together creates a seed point for you. And tonight's new moon is not an ordinary one. It really is not. And I've already said why. It's the first moon of an entirely new 7-year era, the astrological year, but of an entirely new 7-year era. What you plant tonight will set the tone for the next 7 years. I'm really sure about that. So really think overnight, tonight, what you want to plant, what you want to wish for, what you want to have happen. It's also a moon that's saying, come on, don't give yourself a hard time. Don't dwell on the past. Don't dwell on failure. Don't dwell on things that have gone wrong. It's all about pleasure. What's your next pleasurable thing happen to you? What's going to happen to you that's pleasurable? That's what it's bringing forwards. And it's saying a fiery climax is going to approach, whether that's in work, whether it's in love, whether it's in family. Only you will know that your commitment is going to be tested in certain areas, as are other people's commitments, as to whether you're going to let go or not, or cement. So think about pleasurable experiences, things that have made you happy in the past, things that you will make you happy in the future. And manifestations so strong right now, you will get them. Nothing is yet set in stone, and you don't have to worry about your past making you know into what you are. This is a new beginning. Use your experiences, use your beliefs, use your thought pattern. If you don't believe you deserve things, then change your way of thinking. Do believe you deserve things, because brilliant things are about to happen to you, and you've got to believe you deserve them. I think as long as you trust and believe in the universe and in how kind and loving it is, and how many beautiful things are going to enter your life in the next 2 weeks, the next 7 years, the next 19 years, then you will be so thankful when they do, that you carried on, you pushed yourself to believe and not doubt. Of course, adjustments are required, because some of you aren't easy believers. Some of you do doubt yourselves too much, but you have to adjust that way of thinking. Your determination and loyalty in believing in the universe will pay off. I know it's hard, because sometimes you wake up in the morning and think, oh my God, nothing's happened, nothing's happening. Why am I putting my trust in this universe, person or thing that I don't even know? It's because people have trusted in it for years and years and years. Before we were here, the Native Americans, the spiritual people of the past, they didn't have TVs, they didn't have telephones. They relied on the seasonal changes, on the messages that the universe gave them. And so there are many, 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 many things that can come to us now. We just have to believe that that's possible. so many astrologers are saying that this is the rarest planting alignment in 84 years. This Taurus supermoon, which many people are calling the wealth moon, so be prepared for more money in your pockets, and that would be wonderful for me too, has not arrived since 1942. So there has been a stagnation financially, and we are wanting more prosperity, and absolutely it's coming. Prosperity lies ahead with this moon. Meditate, contemplate over the next 2 weeks before the full moon comes as to what and how you want your life to go, because you are the catalyst. You are the one that can bring all that about. Let's get some messages from here, and we'll go to my oracle cards. So we've got a lot of forces at work tonight and over the next few weeks. Uranus, the lightning that breaks open new doors, is hard at work. So are Mars and Chiron. And they're saying find the courage to claim what is yours. Find the courage to claim what is yours. They're pushing you into making that claim because you know what you want. You just don't feel that you're capable or you deserve it. But you're going to be enlightened. You're going to be enlightened to your own strengths, to your own authentic truth. You don't have to be anyone else to get what you want. You are the one that can visualize your own future. And so many, I'm going to read this card in a moment, so many of us look for support in other people. Our higher self is the biggest form of support. We're like a soul in a body, okay? So the body is just as important as the soul in this new moon. Sometimes the soul is more important. Sometimes the body is more important, as we have to do physical things to get to where we want to be. The soul lives on forever and ever. But there's work going on where your soul today, with this Taurus supermoon, this new moon, is saying, let's bring your body into alignment with your soul. Love yourself, love your soul, love your body. A lot of us leave our bodies to a life of toughness. We walk a lot, we work a lot, we push ourselves. We don't always respect the vessel we have been given to carry ourselves through. And so this new moon, and you may read about it, and I don't know whether a lot of people are talking about it, that it's fierce on the divine feminine in us, and it's knocking or kicking down the door to get through. It's not, whatever's coming is not arriving quietly, because the divine feminine is not doing that. There are two goddesses that are really important at this point. One is the Hecate, the queen of the witches, the queen of the crossroads. She's almost like the medicine woman. And the other is Sekhmet, the lion-headed destroyer, the one that roars and says, I don't care about your comfort, I care about your higher path, your highest path, your higher path. Your past, present and future are being analysed at the moment by her, and she's whispering to you, you can keep walking that old familiar path and just stay where you are. But the divine feminine in you, she is pushing to choose the one your soul has been calling you towards. So she's pushing your body to align with your soul's desires. And she is the one that's doing the most changing of you in this new moon. So a lot of people are just calling this moon very prosperous, very abundant, which it is. But they're not realizing the power of Sekhmet. She's Sekhmet. And her making you choose wisely, carrying that Jupiter character of choosing wisely, of expanding. And if that old world is not suiting your new world, she's saying, let it collapse, let it collapse. It doesn't need to be here. She's saying today is a seed point of purification, purifying what remains in your life, in your body, and in your space. And it's working on the beauty of your body, the beauty of your comfort, the beauty of your space, and bringing in stability and security, which for all of us is really, really important. And she's lighting up or feeding that inner fire that we all have. She's advising us over the next 2 weeks to, look, expansion is just what she is all about. You couldn't make it up. She's got that Jupiterian energy about her, wisdom, expansion. She's saying, don't engage in arguments. Get out of the way of arguments. Don't lend or borrow money. Don't wear torn clothes. And look after animals. Take care of animals. And your life will become purified. So this fierce feminine in us is being awakened. It's being pushed to achieve, to move forwards. She emphasizes more than any other goddess, planet, that this is the rebirth season like you've never experienced in your life before. You've made choices, you've made wishes every new moon, every full moon for years. Sometimes things have happened, sometimes they've not. But now watch what happens. When the universe and the divine come together, they put their hands in these powerful phases on your life, then the colour of your life changes. The soul family changes. More people come in. Manifestation is particularly important right now. Manifest. Push your manifestations through. And a lot of you have healed, so you're now at a point where you can manifest successfully. Sometimes you can't manifest successfully because you haven't healed. I'd say this is a rare and powerful window of physical manifestation between 2 full moons. The blue one, by the time the blue one comes, you're going to feel differently. I bet you're feeling exhausted at the moment. Something's happening. I think we're all feeling exhausted, a bit drained, a bit despondent. but this moon is karmic, and it wants to return to a point of harmony, divine harmony in your life, creativity, abundance, all the things that nurture you into making you feel better, and to provide security for a serene future. It really wants to nurture you into that. And if you have been working on self-love or on self-worth on the inside, you're about to experience an external reflection of it in you. What you've been doing is actually now coming to the fore. The seeds have been planted. Your divine feminine is in receiver mode. It's receiving what you've put out. Quite extraordinary. Let's see what that card says. There is only light. There's no darkness now. There's only light, and we're in the season of light, which is wonderful in itself. I just want to take my oracle cards to finish off this reading. I will do a tarot reading in the next few days. I want to take my fairy cards too. And where are my oracle card readings? Oh, there. Let's do those first. Pink packet. Pink's my favourite colour. Just feel all the pink around you in this season of blossoms in the northern hemisphere. Trees blossoming. Look, the Magician and the Mirror. Manifestation so rife right now. And you're going to feel, some of you may be feeling anxious, but it won't be for long. It's going to be lifted. Things are going to happen where the worries you've got are going to be lifted. Going to be lifted and taken out and making you feel renewed, new, successful, stable. This divine feminine is such a powerful part of this moon. As I said, Jupiter is in Cancer, and so that's having a hold on us as well on this moon. And so I'd say this moon is very closely linked to your finances. And if you've been feeling anxious about money, as so many people who write to me say they are, I've not got back onto personal readings yet. I will soon. And I know I've got one special person waiting for a reading, and there are a few more, but one special person is waiting for a reading, and I'm really sorry. I just want to be on top form for you. And that anxiety you're going to leave behind when you open that door to personal healing and happiness. It's just going to melt away. The angels, of course, are working on getting you better finances. A lot of the worry for this person and others listening to this is money, and the door to value is opening. Money's going to be fluttering through the door. And here we've got the third chakra, Archangel Chamuel's working with us at the moment to open what chakras need to be opened for this new moon. And I believe this is a moment in time between now and the full moon where you get really clear about what you ask the moon and the universe for, what you want for your future. Actually wish for it, but sort of ask for it, sort of demand it. Talk to them, say, I need it. I really do need it. There's a lot of energy building around Saturn at the moment because of Cancer. And he's assessing your strength, your direction, and your purpose, all those things that Saturn always does work for. And if you've got Leo in you, this reading is very special for you. Ask yourself, where is life taking you? And it's going to be taking you to where you want to go. But this isn't a reading just about dreaming and wishing, and nor is this moon a moon about dreaming and wishing. It's about committing to your desired thing, whatever you want, whether you want money, whether you want love, whether you want progress in your career, whether you want happiness at home. You don't have to ask for just one. It can be a combination of things. You're not restricted to just one. But there's one thing that you want more than anything. And if you go for it, I can tell you it could really, really happen at this time because of Jupiter's placing, Jupiter's positioning in Cancer. Absolutely. Just looking at my notes and my channeling with Sarah Elizabeth, because she's very important to my readings, as you will know if you've been following me. And she was talking to me about spiritual growth and how some of you are experiencing massive spiritual growth, how anxiety and indecision has stopped you from developing spiritually properly, like connecting with your spiritual beliefs for in line with what the universe is all about. But she says you cannot remain separate from your higher self if you want to be more in line with the universe, more in line with your higher self. You can't separate your body from your higher self. You can't just put your mind into your higher self. It's just the whole of you. And this awareness of the whole of you being connected with your higher self is going to really land on into your nervous system, which for some of you is very fragile at the moment. And you want it to improve because it's affecting your health or it's affecting your physical well-being, you know, in terms of what you can do physically, mobility-wise or strength-wise, or digestion-wise, but also anxiety-wise. And she was saying to me, spiritual growth and body growth are connected, so connected for you at the moment. Work on all of it together. Just let it float into the universe's caring hands. So the way we make our choices, the way we present ourselves, our daily rhythm, the way we protect our peace, the way we allow people or life to become more supportive from the inside out is going to affect our spiritual growth and the way we decide about things. You will see that in the next 2 weeks, you're going to be so much more decisive, anyone who has that problem. Invite in more peace over the next 2 weeks. More stability in your life, in your nervous system. Trust in your daily life. Accept more grounded abundance. And just let your body become part of this new you, as well as a connection with fairies or angels. I connect with fairies a lot. I have this humanary aspect to myself. Some people are earth angels. So it's like the willingness to choose a life that links up with spiritual forces, like the angels, like the fairies, like the universe, like the divine. It's definitely a choice you make that will make you more aligned and more sustainable in your life. So it's time to really ask more from the universe for our earthly journey. So when the new moon comes in tonight and reigns over us, the angels will be clearing our chakras, and you will return to your body with more love. You'll have more respect for it, more care for it, more love for it. There's definitely going to be more money. Some of you have got someone that's deceitful in your life. You're going to let them go, and you're going to identify them very, very, very carefully over the next 2 weeks. I think this has popped up in my readings before. We've got really strong angel presence around you with this new moon. It's a very strong angel presence. And that angel presence is bringing you not only the man holding a coin, but the woman holding a coin. There's going to be a very balanced relationship in your life, whether it's personal, romantic, or whether it's work-wise, professional. It's going to be very balanced, going to be very fair. It's going to really work on creating money, creating abundance for everyone concerned. It's not going to have that deceit, that envy. Anyone that's deceitful and envious, you've sort of got rid of. I feel you're on a clear path, some of you. If there is anyone lurking that has that sort of energy, then they need to go, because your harvest is coming in and you will feel it. It may take longer than 2 weeks. It could be in 2 weeks. This is a very powerful time. Let's look at a few more of these. Look, the angel of balance is bringing in balance in that relationship. What, as I said, in whatever capacity, professional or personal, it's going to really work for you. Yeah, anyone with masks are going to be asked to leave the set. They're going to be gone. And financial constraints are going to be a thing of the past. I hope so, because they have really knocked you for six. They have really set your life on a weakness level, and you now need to rise up from that financial constraint way of thinking and believe abundantly, believe the power of the universe is going to bring it to you. And the thinking power as well as the monetary power in this relationship is going to be very strong. And the angel of balance is saying, yeah, you've got everything you need there. And the angel of love is saying, love is coming in, but we've talked about that before. And to finish off this reading, we've got the goddess of the moon looking over us. I was talking to you about her earlier, and she really is going to be pushing you into making the right decisions. I'll be back very soon with some sign readings, but also to see how the energies dealing with this new moon in the next 2 weeks quite often. So I will be reading for you a lot, hopefully, in the next 2 weeks Take care. Have a wonderful new moon tonight, and do work on planting those seeds and bringing your body and your spiritual persona into a combination of power, a powerhouse for the divine feminine that's going to knock down, kick down doors to get to where you want to be. You take care. Whether you're male or female, the divine feminine is going to work on all that for you. Good night or good afternoon, and have a great day. Thank you.